Microsoft Teams, welcome back everybody. I'm Prakash Pradhan, your trainer for this entire series. In this session or this series, throughout this series, we are going to learn how to use this Microsoft Team. Okay, it's a part of actually your Office 365. It's a proprietary business communication platform developed by Microsoft, and it's been in a market for the client or for any education institution or for any business house to use since 2017. Now the main purpose of using this Microsoft Team in this video is to show you actually how does it work in educational institution, or how it can be used for in order to organize any meeting, in order to conduct any kind of your online classes, okay, how to submit the assignment. So it has a complete one package. So this is the best tool or the best site that it can be labeled in order to use in any educational organization, to use as an educational tool where the teaching and learning actually takes place. So the main purpose of making this video or the entire series of this Microsoft Team is actually dedicated to one of my best friend. He's a Ben Rajashrestha. He is working in educational institution. Of course, I'm also a part of that. But right now, I'm trying to make this video in order to help this so that he can continue his new journey in your education institution, making a best utilization of this Microsoft Team as per his expertise. Now, in order to use this Microsoft Team, there are many ways actually, or I should say two ways. Basically, when you go to the google.com in order to search, okay, Microsoft Team, you don't have to go to the straight away teams.microsoft.com. okay, if you are a new learner, it's a simple. You go to the Google, you write this microsoft.com, or you write Microsoft Teams, and it's going to make a list actually. Of course, we are going to talk about the Microsoft, so we are going to go to the straight away to the authentic site, straight away to the microsoft.com. So as soon as I click over here, it's going to land you with this page. I have already opened this so that it saves you time. Okay, now here you find two options. Number one, you don't have account in this Microsoft Team. Okay, you are going to click sign up free, and then it's going to land you over here in this page. So it's asking you, see here, we'll use this email to set up Teams. If you already have a Microsoft account, feel free to use that email here. But we are going to assume that we do not have. So you can click, or I mean to say, you can type your mail address over here, continue, and your account would be created as soon as you complete all the requirement that is to be fulfilled in order to create this Microsoft Team. Now the second one, don't forget that was the free one. Now if you are using this Microsoft Team as a part of your teaching tool, okay, as a base platform where the entire your MS Team is used as a hub actually sometime, okay, or I should say it's an educational teaching tutorial hub also. Okay, now over here, if you click sign in, as soon as you click sign in, it's going to ask you to provide your mail address that's been provided by your organization. So you'll have to provide the mail address that, and then it's going to ask you to provide your password. Of course, it's a part of your authentication. So as soon as you sign in, it's going to ask you to provide the authentication and the mail address from your organization, and then we are going to continue our journey, the long journey of this teaching and learning process in this Microsoft Team. Okay, now after signing in via your organization email address, okay, in your Microsoft Team as a part of your 365 that we have already now discussed, this is the basic home screen that you find. Okay, now over here, if you have a look over here, I have selected as available, so it's showing that I am of course available. Now if you like to change your image over here, you just have to click it, upload the photo, and your image will get displayed over here. Now as you can see over here, there are so many options in this. That means as a type of the tools over here. Of course, in one video, it's not possible to explain all of this, and on top of that, I'd like to really learn step-by-step process. So we are going to have many series of this tutorial. So the first thing that you find after you sign in over here is the activity. Now, as the word itself signifies over here, activity tab over here, this shows that what are the activities that you have done recently over here. It might be your chat, one-to-one or chat, or it might be a group, or the share files and folders, anything. So it shows the activity. Now in this activity, if you can see the feed over here, you have two options. This activity feed means If you have communicated among many groups, okay, if many things were shared and you had a discussion all of those things, it's going to get displayed over here as a public. Okay, in your organization, whatever communications that you have done, it's going to get listed over here. So right now I'm not done with any group, so that's why it's empty. See here. Now the second option, as you can see over here, it is my activity. So when you click my activity, see again over here, if I go to feed, there's nothing. If I select the my activity, so if I have communicated with anyone, that's going to get listed over here. Easily it's going to get listed through this. Okay, now so that is just to show you the activities. And the next one is the chat. So if you have last time conversation with any of your friend, it's a kind of one-to-one, so it's going to get listed over here. Recent activities, only one chat in my case. So you still have options over here. You can mark as unread, just pin it, okay, add to favorite, mute, hide. This is a simple thing that you can see over the chat. So I repeat again, over here in activity feed, you have two options. This feed means if you have communicated with the many people's many group in a chat, of course we're going to learn in detail, entire things are going to display only with the feed. But if you'd like to see the chat that you did individually to any of the group, any people, you'll have to select over here and it's going to make a list over here. And the second one, it's a chat. So last time, I have sent some of the messages over here, so it's showing me. This is a simple chat only. But if I come to activity over here or even a chat, if you have noticed over here, see this screen, these menus are changing. So if I go to activity and I select a file, I can also share a file. See, there are no files here at this moment. If you'd like to share a file in your organization to your friend, you can share it from here. Okay, you can select it. So while selecting sharing a file, you have still two options. One is OneDrive. Of course, it's going to link or it's going to give you the option to select any of the file that you already have in your OneDrive. And second one is to upload from a computer. If you have any of the file or folder that's located locally in your computer, in that case, you are going to select it. For example, if I click this one, so it's going to allow me to browse the files over here now. See. Okay, you browse your location, you go to any of the file, you go to any drive, you select any of the files, then it's okay, it's done. Okay, now that was for files actually, and you do have option over here, two more it's showing. This is organization and activity, that is from here. But if I go to plus, it will give you opportunity to add other apps that you are allowed actually. This depends upon the subscription that you have taken and upon the setting that's been done by the administrator of your team. Okay, now these are the applications that you have option. You can select any of this. It is up to you. Okay, it will be added over here in a tab only. Okay, now the next one, if I go to chat over here, okay, over here the chat option, the files, okay, files you have, and organization that we have already discussed. The most important thing that we use in the Microsoft Team starts from Teams actually. So this is most probably used in order to create your classes actually in an education institution, to use as a tool. Okay, to use a class, it might be your class, it might be your sections, anything. That means this team is the most important, most commonly used tool in any education institution, whoever is using this Microsoft Team. So from here, you'll find at the right hand side, join or create a team. This is kind of creating your classroom actually. Okay, now you have two options, either you join or you create. Now I'm going to show you how to create your team actually. So create team. Now you have two options. Number one, create a team. You do not have, or you do have, but still you'd like to have another one team over here. And second one, to join. The team can be joined via code. For that, you should have a code. So I'm going to show you how to create a team first time. Select create a team and you'll find this screen. You are creating a class, discussion, group project, assignment. It's a kind of education institution, and of course we're going to focus on this. And you do have other option, professional learning community also. This is for educator actually, to work in a group among the staffs actually, okay, teaching staff. Now over here, staff, school administrators and development. See, many tools are given over here. Many options are given, and it is for other. That means it's a kind of your club, study groups, other school activities. It can be having a link with the other schools activities so that they can share the resources. Okay, now we are going to select it first from here. We are going to learn how to create the class. That means in terms of your team. So if I select, now it's going to ask you, create your team. Okay, teachers are owners of class. Of course, whoever creates this team will be the by default owner. Most probably it's a teacher. Okay, so let's say now grade 11. Okay, now description. Description can be anything as per your need. Let's say, this can be any topic. Okay, it's up to you. It's a description only. Okay, class. Now, you do have over here, create a team using an existing team as a template. You can use the existing template as well. Of course, we are going to use this new one. Then next. Now it's creating a team here. Grade 11. Now, if you have a look in this tool menu, you have two options again. One is the student, one is the teacher. If I go to student, okay, you can add it over here. See, start typing a name to change a group or distribution list or person at your school. You can search for the students also if you have any list. Okay, let's say it will try to search. See, so many are there. You can add from here easily. Okay, now the next one is teachers. You can also search for the teacher. Let's say, see, you can add a teacher as well as you can add a student also, but this can be done later on. There is no issue on that. Okay, so I don't want to point anyone over here, or I don't want to add anyone. I just want to create a one team, okay, in a class. So that's why I'm going to click skip. Now after I click the skip, that does not mean the work is not done. Your team is created now. See, my previous team was this one, and this is my currently created team. Now I'm going to show you how to use this team for this grade 11. Now you have two options over here again. One is a grade 11, second one is the general. Okay, so let's start with the general first. Now I'm going to create a new conversation over here because it's empty, nothing is done. So I'm going to create new conversation. Okay, you can write over here, let's say, welcome to the world of IT. Of course, I'm working for IT, so I'm going to write the word for the IT. Okay, you can write as per your need now. Now, this shows the simple your page for the landing in general. So if I click this one, okay, send it, now it's going to get listed something like this. Okay, what if you'd like to design this? That means this general information of your team, if you'd like to design it. So you have option over here. You can format also. Okay, you have a format option. See, you can write anything, you can make it bold, italic, anything. See, option is here. You go to the three dots, okay, and you have options over here. You can edit it, you can delete, you can do whatever the menus are listed over here. If I go to edit, now it's going to take you to the same screen. Okay, now you can format or you can even attach. If you would like to attach anything, that can be done. We are setting up the file. Of course, it's trying to allow you. Now you can browse from the team channel or from the OneDrive, or you can upload the file. This is kind of uploading a file actually. Okay, so I don't want to do right now. And you do have over here emoji also. You can add it. Griffy also. You can also write the sticker. That means you can add the sticker. Okay, stream is there. Of course, we're going to learn about it. And you are going to praise something. Okay, or you have an option for the praise also. You have approval. So there are many options over here. Okay, now if I go again over here, format. Okay, format, you have, see, the formatting options are here. Okay, actually the main purpose of bringing you over here in this screen is over here for me. New conversation. You have two options, new conversation or announcement. Let's go for the announcement. As soon as I go to the announcement, it's going to take you to this page. Okay, now you can make your announcement over here. Let's say, or let's say protocol. You can write anything. Okay, now after that, if you like to design this general page over here, you have two options again. Number one, you can use color theme. Click it, you choose anything you want. See, it changed. Or you say, no, I do not want to use this, I want to use the image. Of course, there is a limitation in the size that you have to follow the format. Now select a background. Okay, now you can choose illustration, or you can upload an image. So let's go for uploading the image. Okay, so select upload image, and then I'm going to select, let's say I have some of the images over here, or that can be used, or you can use simply from the desktop also. There is no issue on that. Okay. Okay, now I do remember that there is one image in a C drive that I have created last time actually for this purpose only. So let's go to that image. So I'm going to select this image in order to insert over there. Okay, now as I said that there is a limitation on the size that you have to think about it first. So I'm going to accept now. See, this is the image that I have uploaded. Okay, now this option is from your select background. Selecting a background, I repeat again, two options. Upload the image, edit the image, or choose an illustration. You can choose from there as well. The choice is yours. Okay, so many options are here. You can choose from here also. So that's done. Okay, we're not going to do that. So the next thing that I would like to show you in the general tab over here in this conversation is your file. It's the same thing. You can now either upload the file, or it can also going to make a list of the file that you already have over here. Since we do not have any of the files, okay, it's this class material that was uploaded this last time, so you can upload the file also. See, option is here. You can upload the files, or you can upload the folder for this purpose, or you can go for the new also. If I select the new one, it's going to give you the option what you would like to upload over here. Might be Word document, Excel. These are the options. This depends upon your need for which purpose you are going to create a team in order to use as an education tool. Now it's going to sync also. There is an option for the sync also. Okay. Now if you want to go for the notebook, there is an option for your class notebook also. So that's why guys, I was telling you this is a complete package actually. You have a complete package in this, your Microsoft team as a part of your Office 365. You can set up a OneNote, ClassNote. Of course, we're going to talk about this in detail. We're going to see this practical implementation. Okay, right now I'm going to talk about the general things only. And you can also go for the assignment actually over here. Okay, you can go for the assignment. It will make a list. Now I have not uploaded any assignment. Of course, for the assignment I'm going to make the separate video. Okay, you can start from here only. And you do have an option in order to see the grades also. That means whatever assignment is being assigned over here with this Microsoft team, okay, it's going to make listed over here. Though I do not have anything at this moment, so it's blank. And you also have an option to add the more tab. Okay, you can search whatever the apps that you are allowed, or it will display all of the apps that is installed over here. Okay, with this account, it has to be authenticated, it has to be authorized by the system administrator, or it depends upon the services that you have taken as well. Okay, now the options are here. You can add it over there also. Okay, now I do believe this was the basic information in order to go to your Microsoft site, or you go to the teams.microsoft.com, you create your account, or you just log in via your existing educational institution account, and you can go for the chat and activities, and you can also create the team. Now you do have another one option apart from the general. Okay, you can get the mail address also, or you can go for the link also for this channel. Of course, we're going to talk about everything in detail. Okay, now you do have another option. If you have a look over here in the three dots, we have more options over here. In this more option, you can manage a team, you can add your channel. Of course, for the channel I'm going to show you, you can add a member for this team also. Of course, there are options that you can add a member for this channel as well, or you can leave this team as well. You can edit the team, you can get the link for this team, you can just manage the tag, or of course you can delete the team also. For example, I'm going to delete this one. Okay, I just want to show you. So it's going to give you the information. That means it's a kind of warning actually. Are you sure that you want to delete the team? Grade 11. All channels, chats, files, and the Microsoft 365 group for this team will be deleted. So you need to make sure before you click this delete team. Okay, now for right now I have deleted this one, so it's gone now. Okay, so I do believe it was a brief introductory for you all, okay, in order to understand how this Microsoft team account can be created and the basic settings what are required before you assign any kind of class in your teaching and learning tool. If you find it fruitful, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.